yes, as a Muslim, you can marry four wives, but for me, I'm not really that keen on marrying four wives. That's just me. Women itself comes with their own
Only weak
issues.
men speak like you.
Big man, how are you, man?
I'm good still. All right, so today we're talking about 5 things men should never do in a relationship. What's 5 things men should never do in a relationship?
Wow, man, you came and just hit me. I've seen your videos. I have to say, big up to you. Actually,
Oh,
I've
you
seen
see
a
my
couple of
videos?
videos. Of course, man. Of course, I like because I'm a person that I do similar things to what you do on YouTube and stuff. And obviously, I have to say, big up to you for all you're doing,
Shout
man.
out to you, bro.
Big up to
Thanks, man. Love, love.
you, man. Yes, man.
So, what do you
Five
think? Five
things.
things men should never do in a relationship?
It's a difficult one, man. That's a difficult. Give me yours first, did it? Then obviously I would give me yours in it because you're the
Letting her
expert.
mistakes slide. Number one is letting her mistakes
Mm,
slide. Never let her mistakes slide. What a lot
mm.
of
All right, finish first, then I'll comment on that. Finish first, then I'll comment on that.
So letting her mistakes slide to me is like you're letting her get away with murder. She's talking to you anyway. She's being unreasonable, stubborn. She's being
Mm,
disrespectful. She's abusing you. She's calling you outside of your name. Number one tactic women do:
mm,
call men outside of their names. Think that they can disrespect men by calling them all kinds of weird names. You're a this, you're a that. Never let that slide.
mm,
Always check her from the
mm,
jump because that's how you
mm,
see disrespect. It starts in stages.
mm,
So once you let that slide, all disrespect comes through the door. And that's where a
mm.
lot of men end up in bad situations. What was you going to say,
You know
love?
what? I was gonna speak on that. I think when it comes to the mistakes and stuff, because I'm a person where if you make one mistake in it, it's not like I'm gonna let it slide, but I'll tell you about it. Like, yo, what you've done, this is not what you should be doing. But what happens is, for my action, if she continues to do that, then that's when I'll be like, you know what, it's done in it. But for me, I just don't believe that if someone just make one mistake, that's it, and you just literally grill the life out of them. You know what I mean? So you might make a mistake as well, and imagine you make a mistake, and then the first thing she does is she's grilling you.
Aye,
She's
but you
just
know, women
literally
don't
letting you
let
go.
mistakes slide. Majority of times,
No, that's
women
not.
don't let mistakes slide. They'll get onto you for that mistake that you made.
But that's what I'm saying is the first time for me, the first time it might be an accident, or they might not be aware. There's a time of where I might need to communicate with them and said, look, these things I'm not happy with it. But then if you take in what I've said and you actually change and improve on it and make sure it doesn't happen again, then that's when I know that cool, you're serious. But if you're like, nah, what are you talking about? You're talking nonsense. You're talking BS. Then you're like, nah, that's when you know. That's when you start to know that cool, disrespect is about to enter. And then that's when you need to be like, you know what? Nah, this ain't for me.
You you never, and this just take my advice, bro. You
Okay,
never
cool.
let
Let me.
any mistake slide ever. Nothing.
What kind of mistakes? What kind of mistakes are you
Bro,
talking
she's
about?
calling you out your name. She's not
Yeah.
answering the phone when you're calling her. She's taking 4 hours to respond, and you know this is not how she is.
Mm.
Um, like she's
Nah.
going out of her friends every week. These are to me, these are all mistakes. Let me put this out there to you. Let me put this out there to you, bro. See any
Yeah.
woman that is meal prepped
Mm.
you before the conversation, she's dangerous. Don't let any woman
Mm.
meal prep you. Yeah. Don't tell me your life changes when I enter it. And if it does not change, then I am not the man for you. That's number one. Don't tell me what your mum used to do. I don't care if you used to go out every week. You're not going out anymore. So if a girl tells you, oh yeah, my mum calls
Mm.
me, so I might have to get off the phone because she's gonna call. No, don't try that. Don't try that slick move with
So
me.
wait, hold on. So you literally these are your first conversation with the girl. These are your first conversation with the girl. You just go ham straight away. Just no, because if you built like a if you've been with her for a while, then yeah, obviously you're gonna have to, like you said as well, you're gonna have to start putting things in place. But if you've just your first couple one or two conversations and the first thing you're like, nah. But for me personally, I don't think that's the right way. But everyone has their own way of doing things. Let me hear you.
Do you know what? When you're weak, you'll regret it soon.
Mm,
When you're weak, you will regret it soon. Women want to see, sometimes women play games with you. They'll do things like that to see if you're a man that's going to check her. Not even to say you're going to break up the relationship between her mum, but listen, no disrespect here, but when I'm having a conversation with you, stop cutting the phone because I don't like it, innit? Set your boundaries from the beginning. Now, the reason why a lot of men don't set boundaries from the beginning is because they're scared of losing the woman. Let me put this out there to every man. The strongest gift and the powerfulest way to make a woman respect you is telling her, I don't stand for this, and I'll walk away instantly. She will, even if she lets it happen, that means she's got bare men anyway, and she's
Mm.
going to respect you in the long run. Don't be afraid to walk away from any woman. As much as I like you, as much as I think
100%.
you're a nice person, I'm willing to walk away from
100%.
any woman. That's the greatest gift and the biggest strength that most men have. And one of the things that in this conversation of the 5 things which men do in relationships that they should
Mm.
never do in relationships, number 1 is they let things slide in the beginning that makes them feel uncomfortable, and eventually it plays an impact on the relationship and how you view them and how you judge them. So don't let anything
Mm.
slide. That's just my honest opinion.
No,
That's
no,
honest opinion.
no. You know what it is? I agree with you in the sense that obviously you should take that. So obviously I will totally agree with you. Yes, set your boundaries and stuff. But it just for me, if I've spoken to the girl once, let's say the first conversation, second conversation, and then the first time I'm like, wow, that could. But no, I totally agree with you. Yeah, set your boundaries and let people know where you are as well, and be strong on it. And don't
Straight.
change because be strong on it because some guys in it they tell you like nah this is nah I don't want to lose the girl. I'm like nah, don't, let's be honest with you, unless you're not confident in yourself as a guy, there's lots of girls out here. There's lots of girls out here. There's unless you're
Facts.
not confident with yourself as a guy.
That's a
With me,
fact.
I'm confident in myself as a guy. Like at the end of the day, when you apply for jobs, you don't just apply for one job. You apply
You
for
apply for
hundreds
like
of jobs.
I apply for like 10 at once. I apply
Oh,
for like
you
10.
know what I mean? Not 10. What's 10? Hundreds of jobs I apply for because at the end of the day,
Hmm?
one or two are gonna get back to you. So as
Yeah.
long as, because I've seen a lot of guys, even one guy that I went with, he was like, blah blah. I'm talking to girls, but he's not working. But I'm like, look, don't even be scared. I told him, I said, don't be scared. The fact that you're talking to a girl is progress already. If you wasn't talking to no girl, then that's when there's a problem.
Facts.
But if
Facts.
you're talking to a girl, it means you're doing something right already.
Hmm.
Just keep going, because a lot of guys they've lost motivation, they've lost confidence just because they talk to this girl, that girl. The girl doesn't respond, and they're like, nah. I'm like, yo, don't be scared, bro. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself.
Another
So,
thing that you should never do is abandon your friends for a woman. Let me tell you
mm,
why. You see, thinking
mm,
giving all your time to a woman is correct and right, yeah. Eventually, she's gonna get bored. When a woman feels bored in a relationship, that's when everything goes left for you. That's when everything
mm.
goes left. So don't abandon your friends trying to spend all your time with her. Yeah, that's what a lot of men do. They abandon all their
Mm.
friends.
No, I don't think it's just men as well, women as well, both genders
Now,
in it.
women will
But
still be with their friends. Women got their group chats where they're talking
nah,
their
I don't
rubbish,
know,
bro.
man. Some get hooked up, man. Some get hooked up.
Now, they're still with their friends no matter what. Women's circle different to men's circles because men,
Mm,
we don't naturally talk to each other as men. We don't naturally, you know what I'm saying? But as
mm,
women,
mm.
they naturally do that. So if you
Yeah, yeah,
abandon
yeah.
all your friends for a woman and then the woman leaves you, you suffer more because now the woman's going to be like, raw, like, I don't even rate you anymore because you abandon your friends. See, a lot of men don't see
Mm.
this. Always make sure that your circle stays strong. And I mean strong in the sense like it's not it's you don't cut your immediate circle off for any woman in general. That's just a
Mm.
fact. But one thing you don't want to do as well, and which is scary, is thinking that you can come back to the man them after you've got that heartbreak. Because man them will laugh at you.
But,
I will laugh at you. I will
oh,
laugh at you.
nah.
Am I lying?
No, it's not, bro. You're not lying, in it.
Where have you been for the
Funny
last six
part
months, man? Oh, she broke my heart. But yeah, you deserved it, man. You wimp.
is,
Like, you wimp. Like,
you know
you
what it is.
left
You
us
know
for
what it is.
her,
Yeah.
and now you're heartbroken. Come
You
on,
know
bro.
what it is. Funny part is this is I know every Saturday about 9 p.m. I do this thing where I talk with a couple of people where we talk about topics. And the last topic was talking about is people were getting called wet because obviously they were getting called simps and wet because they were spending all their time with their girl and then obviously
Mm,
left the man depths. And obviously there's a need for a balance, you know what I mean? Obviously we understand that you got a girl now. Some of your priority is gonna be towards your girl, but don't just abandon, because I know a couple man them that they just abandon everyone just because they've got a girl. And then like you said, when they break up, then they start calling you like, yo, when are you I'm not available. I'm switched off now because no, I'm not available. I'm not there anymore. Don't call my phone anymore because you know
I'm
why
not
is
available, bros.
when
Get off my line, bro. But available. Who's
no get off my
available?
line because when the girl was there, mine left because I know one of my guys is like that where he gets into a lot of relationships and stuff and he's cool. But even before he gets into a relationship,
Mm.
when he's with us, it's cool. But once that girl comes through, my man start acting different. And I'm like, yo. Like obviously I had to tell him as well, like, yo, like obviously I noticed that
Mm.
when you're with my names, it's cool. But as soon as a girl comes through, you're moving, come on, man. You can't be doing that. Because at the end of the day, like he said, when things go left, they're gonna try and come back. And
Trust
that
me.
time it might be too late. I'm gonna have to put a no entry sign there. Don't enter, bro.
I'm
So
telling you.
it's there needs to be a balance though. There needs to be a balance, to be honest with you.
Shout outs,
There needs to be a
definitely.
balance.
Shout out to Coco
So
Pop sending them gifts.
it's sometimes it's hard to get that balance.
Trust
Sometimes
me.
it's hard to get the
Number
balance.
three, the third way is doing too much, way too much. You're texting her too much. You're
Mm,
pressuring her phone too much. You're spending too much time with her. You're putting way too much of everything into everything. Let me just tell you
mm.
something, my brother, yeah? And I'm just going to keep this
I'm
real with you. Always
keep it.
keep your options open.
E E. Even if you're a girl.
Listen to me. Listen to
Hold on,
me.
hold on. No, answer that
Listen,
question. Let
listen,
me let me
listen,
get that.
listen,
No, let me get that
listen,
answer from you.
listen, listen.
Let me get that answer from you.
Always keep options open.
We've heard that part, but even if you're with a girl,
Always keep
yeah,
your
no,
options
don't,
open.
don't, don't be. No. Answer that part. We want to be clear for people that are
Have you ever
watching this
heard this?
because
Have you heard this?
after this,
Too much sweetness leads to diabetes.
leave it. Leave the diabetes alone. Leave the diabetes alone. Answer that part because don't dodge a bullet right now. You said always keep your options open.
I didn't,
So
I
if
didn't, I
you
didn't
got
stutter, bro. I'll say it again. I'll say it again and again and
no,
again to you.
we get that part.
I say it again to you.
We've
Always
acknowledged that part.
keep your options open. Always,
We've
as a
acknowledged
man.
that part.
Always.
I've acknowledged that part. But I'm saying if you have a girl, do you still subscribe to always keep your options open, even if you have a girl, if you're in a relationship?
Bro, I don't care if you got 6 women, bro. Keep your options open.
Okay, let me hear your reasoning. Let me hear your reasoning.
Bro, in the dating market nowadays, talking to one female at once, yeah, and thinking she's the one is the most stupidest thing you can do because most women are tapped
Mm,
nowadays. So
mm-mm.
you talking to one woman, you might be just talking to the most tap. You must be talking to Tapiisha and you don't even know. But you've put all your effort for the last 2 months into this woman. You've agreed to
Mm.
marry her and found out she's a psychopath. You're heartbroken now. For 6 months, you have to recover. This situation would
Mm.
have been different if you had at least 2 or 3 options open. Because you know, Tapiisha's
Okay.
there, but I've also got this one. Now I've seen Tapiisha. Let me go with this one here that's really good and really nice. I'm telling you, have you ever heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? Have you ever heard
I've,
that?
I've, I've not heard it, but you're the first person to tell me that.
If you, as a man, put all your eggs into one basket, you're guaranteed to end up single with a broken heart. Talking about, I
Mm.
believe in love, bro. You're gonna be singing broken hearted to me on my live. You're not gonna win like that, bro. It's not gonna work
Mm.
out good for you. And
Mm.
this is the honest truth that I'm giving you. And I don't, you see one thing about me, I don't succumb to the Western mindset of how life should be. I succumb to the real mindset of what life actually is because the Western mindset is always a myth. It's always a lie to you. It's lying to you from the beginning. The Western mindset. It doesn't want you to win, bro. It wants you to lose. So trust me, bro. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and
I,
keep your options
you know what?
open.
Okay. No, listen. I totally get the keep your options open. But obviously, I needed to hear it from yourself because when you say keep your options open, yes, if you're not in a relationship, 100% keep your options open. That's why I wanted to ask if you're in a relationship, do you still subscribe to that mindset? And obviously, according to you, coming from your words, just to clarify, yes, even if you're in a relationship,
I
which you
don't. I'm
gave
not.
an example.
See, the thing with a lot of you men is you're scared to speak your mind because you're
No,
scared
no,
women are
no,
not
no,
gonna
no, no,
like
no,
you.
no.
See
Listen,
me. See
Mister.
me.
Sorry,
I know that I can
should
have
I just
4
call you
wives. I can
Rex?
have 4 wives. Listen, no, listen. I can have 4 wives if I
You're
want.
Muslim.
Yeah, I can have
You're
four
Muslim.
wives. I can have 4 wives if I
Okay,
want. Yeah. So my
hold
life's
up,
different to
hold up.
everyone else's life. I don't
No, no, no,
succumb
no,
to
no.
the
I'm a
Western.
Muslim. I'm a Muslim too. I'm a
Yeah.
Muslim too.
But I'm saying I don't
Yes, you
succumb to
can.
the
Hold up, hold
Western
up, hold up, hold up,
Westernizers.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm a Muslim too. Yes, you can have 4 wives, but there are also conditions that are
Listen,
attached to it.
we're not going into
Hold on,
the
hold
isms and
on.
schisms.
Listen,
We're just
we're not,
saying.
we're not
I'm
going
just
to go
saying to
into
you.
it. No,
I'm saying to you.
we're not going
My
to go
options
into
are
it,
always
but I just want
open.
to clarify that part.
No, but I'm saying my options are always open because I'm not. I don't adhere to this fake thing called monogamy in the UK. Monogamy is a lie.
To you, it
There's no
is.
such
To
thing as
other
monogamy.
people, no, no, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
If
up.
you smash
To
10
you,
girls in a year, but you're in 10
hold
different
up,
relationships, you're not
hold
monogamous. You're
up,
just a player.
hold up, hold up. You've had your chance. Let me speak as well. It's a two-way conversation. You've had your chance to speak. I've heard what you said. Let me also speak as well. Yeah. So, first thing, let's take it one by one. Let's try and dissect it. Like I said, what you do is what I do too, because I also think differently about certain things. And I like people that are like yourself that think differently, that stand up for what they believe in. And that's why I believe in. So let's take it one by one. First thing, like I said, I'm a Muslim as well. Yes, you can have 4 wives. There are conditions attached to it. But we're not going to get into that Islamic jurisdiction part. We're going to leave that part. I just want people to be clear on that part. Second part, you said, in terms of the options open, these days now, a few women that I've spoken to or that I know before, they were also keeping their options open too. But it was more of a, they were doing it discreetly. Now they're coming out openly and be like, yeah, I'm talking to 5 different guys openly. And I'm like,
Standard.
wow,
Yeah.
is that how he's come to now? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yes.
obviously,
Yes.
obviously guys will come out, even guys that were doing it, you be doing it discreetly. Obviously now both parties are like, you know what? If you're talking to 5 guys, I'm also talking to 5 guys as well. And now everybody's trying to choose what's best for them. For me personally, the way I see it, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And the same way you're entitled to your own opinion, I'm entitled to my own opinion.
Mm,
Every woman has different qualities they bring. Some
mm.
of them, some knows how to cook. Some, they might not be good at cooking. They might have other skills. Some might be whatever they have. So obviously, you can't have all the qualities in just one woman because obviously there are going to be certain qualities you're going to one even as a guy you can't have all the qualities as well. There are certain qualities you're gonna lack. But obviously, if you're going to choose a girl, choose the one that you feel like you know what most of the qualities that you want are there, and then if there's one or two that are not there, you try and work on it. Me personally, if I go into a relationship, personally, I would like to give my all and my attention to that woman, unless something else happens. Obviously, if you're a bit different. If you're going into a relationship, you still have options available, which is according to what you see it.
Your woman
But
has the woman. Any woman you get with has got options available. And if you think different, you're a fool. How about that?
no, 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 we know that. Listen, we live in a world where everyone always have options available. You know what I mean? Like I said, as long as you're confident in yourself, in your ability, and you're not scared, you're always gonna have options available.
Mm.
You understand what I mean? Even you doing this red talk, I'm sure there's people that slid into your DM because of they like what you talk about, what you stand for. Do you understand? There are people that might also
I don't accept sliding my DMs, but yeah, go on.
no, no, no. But you get my point. There are people
Mm,
that are gonna come and approach you because people like yourself, like myself, we don't have a lot of guys that stand up and be like, look, this is what I believe in,
mm.
and they stand up for what they believe in. Do you get what I mean? Regardless of whatever it is. So for that reason, people admire that kind of traits. Do you understand what I mean? So
Mm.
for me personally, everyone's allowed to choose how they see their life, how they see their things. If you believe having multiple options is the way, fair enough, go for it. Go for it.
All right. So there's another thing that men do in relationships, and this is probably for you.
Number four.
Is
Number four.
not this is number 4. This is for you, though. This one's personal for you. They
What is
think that
it for me?
now this one's personal for you. This one's actually
All
personal
right,
for
cool.
you.
Let me hear
You
it.
think that she's the one. Grow up.
You know what
Grow
is?
up.
You know what is?
Grow up.
You know
Grow
what
up.
is?
Grow up.
She's the one. She's the
Grow
one.
up.
Can be
How many
okay.
times have you said this in your life? Be honest. How many times have you
I
said that?
was no. To be honest with you, there's only about probably one girl that I've ever that. There's only about one girl I've not
You've
said
only
it to.
smashed one girl in your whole life.
Hold
You've only
up.
smashed one girl.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
The cat. Where's my cat? Someone send me a cat, please. Someone send me a cat.
You've asked me a question. You've asked me a question,
I
and
please,
you want
please,
me to
please.
give my answer.
Go on, go on, go
What
on,
I'm
go on.
saying is this is what I'm
Go
saying
on,
is
go
this
on,
is
go
like
on.
I said, I can't speak for other people. But
Yeah.
there's only one girl in my mind. In my mind, I don't even said it to the girl that I thought, yeah, if there was a girl that yeah, I'm like yeah, 100%. And there were a couple of reasons to that. There were a couple of reasons to it. Anyways, before I answer this, by anyway, everybody, if you like what I'm doing, please check out my YouTube channel. It's called Diary of MrCV. Just go to my profile and just go check out my YouTube channel via there.
And if you
But
like
I
what
might
I'm saying, go to Rare Talks podcast on YouTube.
back to what we're saying in it. Yes, as a Muslim, you can marry four wives, but for me, it's not. I'm not really that keen on marrying four wives. That's just me. I'm okay. One woman is enough for women itself. Not just women. Women itself comes with their own
Only weak
issues.
men speak like you.
Hold on. Don't call me a weak man because
No, but
I
I'm just
chose.
saying. No, I'm not saying you are.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no.
only
Don't.
weak.
I
Listen,
wouldn't. No, no,
I
no.
say. Look, listen
I'll
to what I
say
said.
take that
Only
comment
weak
back.
men
Take that
speak
comment
like
back.
you.
No, no,
Strong men
no.
don't speak like this.
Hold up. I'm a strong man. I don't need to prove to anyone I'm a strong man. I know myself. I'm a strong man. If I choose to have one woman, that doesn't make me any less of a man because of that. Because it's a choice that I'm making, and
No, 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 no,
everyone's
no,
allowed
no.
to
I
make
didn't.
a
I didn't
choice.
say. I didn't say that. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen.
Okay.
Listen closely.
So
Listen to
I'm
what I'm saying
okay.
to you. I'm saying the way that you're. Some men they want to say the truth about what they want, but they're scared because they think that women are not gonna like them if they say their true
No,
feelings. So what they
hundred
do
percent.
is they say what they think people want to hear, or like a woman that's following them that they like wants to hear.
I
You see
don't.
the difference between me and a lot of people is that even if my woman followed me, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less because I'm a G. I'm a top G that runs this household like a G. When you pay all the bills and you get this money, it doesn't matter what women say because you run stuff. No woman
Oh,
runs
okay.
you. You
That's what.
run
That's
everything.
why. No,
So
you know
see
what?
that.
You know
So
what?
back to number four. Just before we go, number
Mm-hmm.
four. Thinking
Mm.
she is the one is an immature way of thinking because how many times have men thought she's the one and found out she's been the bum? So that's the reason why I don't believe in that. Grow up, haha, lol. Move forward. Number five,
Let's
last
go.
mistake
Let's
that you
go.
never do in a relationship. Number
Mm.
five is you never get nanny whipped. Some men's life decisions is based on catching vagina.
Mm, mm,
Nani.
mm, mm.
The women
Let me.
manipulate them
I
with
love that.
this. They
I love.
manipulate them with this and let this be the reason why they make decisions or don't make decisions.
You know what?
Never
I love that.
in your
That
life
number five.
let yeah.
Sorry. Let me not interrupt you. Sorry. Just continue.
That
Sorry.
reason a lot of men are manipulated by women having sex with them and giving them that option and making them feel powerful. Let me just put this out there to you. Prioritize your goals and ambitions. Prioritize your goals and ambitions.
Word.
Never make your
Word.
ambition be just to get vagina. There is a million women, billions of women that will give it to you for free on a platter. You don't have to worry. But when you prioritize your goals and ambitions, then you have options to more. The reason why a lot of men are low and they're only getting the scraps is because they're not focusing on themselves. They're not investing in
Mm.
themselves. They're investing their
That's why,
time into women.
Mister Mister Red Talks. That's why my concept of CV is you. You need to build your CV. You need to build yourself, and that's what I truly believe in. But also, I wanted to mention that fifth one is very important. The reason why that fifth one is important is because of a reason. Because a lot of the guys I know, a lot of the guys I see around me,
Mm.
most of the decisions they make are based on women.
Mm.
Most of the decisions they make, they're not even thinking for themselves anymore. Is what is the woman I'm with, or what is the woman I'm gonna get with? What is she going to think? I'm seeing a lot of guys will say, I want privacy. Privacy for what? Because of what? Oh, so that they can bring women in. So if you're guys out there, please, 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 number one, focus on yourself. Number two, your goals and ambitions. Your goals and ambitions. It's difficult. It's difficult, but trust me. Yeah, a lot of our guys, they've lacked so much ambition. They're not even ambitious.
Do you
Not
know
even
why that is
ambitious.
though? I'll be real with you. The reason that comes down to the lack of putting an importance on focusing on yourself and knowing how to maneuver in the girl market. You see, look, a lot of men they say women pick who they sleep with, and men they just get whatever they're given. That narrative needs to change. Men need to start being in positions where the focus is not even women, bro. If she picks me or doesn't
Mm,
pick me, I'm still gonna have a great life because I'm doing everything to make my
bro.
life better. My house is gonna be
Mm,
so when I do get the great woman that I want, everything's set in stone.
oh,
Some men
you
get
know what it is?
women
Yeah?
and then they
Mm,
don't even have a place to take the woman. Bro, stop focusing on women and focus on building yourself up. Women naturally gravitate towards the man that is building. It's like I can't tell you this to you, brother. Yeah, when you're getting your life on track, every woman from every angle's jumping at you out of every single bush. You're like, wait, I don't even
mm.
want you. I'm kind of focused on me.
Let me comment on that as well. Yeah, you know what it is as well. A lot of guys as well, but even for me, we need to have self discipline.
Mm.
The reason why I'm saying that, especially when it comes to women, like you said, when you are there like that, a lot of women be coming to you, and because of this vagina, let me quant no 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 no. Start choosing women based on your goals or based on what you believe in.
Mm.
I've had a lot of girls come and obviously they want to, and then I'm looking. I said, no 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 no. My life is going straight. Your life is in a squiggly line. It can't work. It can't work. Let's
Yes,
be
my
honest.
guy. CV, I
Oh, it
like
don't
you.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't just take, bro. Don't just go and accept the woman because oh yeah, I can sleep with her. Nah, past that level now. That's what I'm
Come
saying. We
on.
need self discipline. Even
Yes,
myself,
yes,
because I'm looking straight. I'm like nah. It's like you.
yes.
It's like you. You want to enter a DLR or Jubilee line that is going straight, and then someone wants to put you on the tram. Nah, man,
No, no,
for
no, no.
sure, bro. So
Come
we
on.
need self discipline, guys. Don't just not every girl that
But do you
comes
know
to you,
how?
not every
But
girl that comes to you, you have to accept.
do you
No.
know, Mr. CV? I'm so happy that you said you're a Muslim because for us, self discipline is fasting, praying, like things that we do in our lives to
Mm,
help us build that self discipline and self confidence in
mm,
ourselves, so that I can. You see, when you put yourself in situations where you're doing things other than focusing on women or focusing on gal,
mm,
then what happens is you're in a good space because look, you could be making money, doing everything right, but there's so much women around you that you still get distracted. You need other
mm,
things
mm.
that are your soul is gonna help your soul to stay grounded. And
let
that's
me
for
let me
me
tell you,
where
yeah.
my life is so good, bro. Trust me, even in
Mm.
my
Let
eating
me
as
tell you
well.
one thing.
Even in my
One
eating.
thing for me. One thing for me is number one. I'm a single guy, but number one, I have peace of mind in it. And any girl that comes through, if it's not adding to that peace of mind, I don't even need you, man. Like just stay where
Straight.
you are. Like
Straight.
that's serious. Like just stay where you
Straight.
are. And a couple people they just come through. I'm like, no, 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 no. For me, I always say this. I made a video like a couple weeks ago, and I said, look, if the right girl to you hasn't come, stay patient, man. With time, everything will clear. And that's
Mm.
what it is. Some guys they'll see any girl who clearly jumping. Nah, don't do that. You're not a high jumper, man. Don't do that. Just calm down. Just relax. Just relax. And a lot of the guys they think, oh yeah, if I don't accept this one, when do I know when to get? Oh, calm down. Like I said, do you, which is your CV. You are your CV. You yourself are a CV, and make it the best you can. That if you enter a room, they know that cool. That's rare talks right there. If you enter a room, they say that's Mr. Because a lot of guys don't have a value. They don't have value.
Mm.
You don't have value. What's your value? Oh yeah, because I've got 100K in my bank account. That's nothing. That's nothing. What do you stand for? What do you believe in? This is what I stand for. This is what I believe in,
Mm.
and that's value right there.
I
You know what I
think
mean? Because like you
that.
said, a lot of people can't
Mm.
can't say what they believe in. You know what I mean? And
That's
as long as you're respectful as well, as long as you're respectful about it, and you're ready to take in what other people believe and see people's perspective, I don't see there's any problem at all. You know what I mean? That's why I was keen on that polygamy versus monogamy kind of situation. Yes, because I met a girl and she was telling me she doesn't mind if I had wives on top of her. And I said to her, I said, look, for me, I don't need extra wives, man. One wife is enough for me. Because one woman is a problem. They come with their own problems. Four, wow. Me,
mm.
I don't need. I'm a young man, and God has projected me. I don't know, inshallah. God has projected me to live 120 years old. Now, if I get four wives now, that might be cut by half. So for me, let me just stick to my one wife. Innit? That's just me, innit? That's just me. And me,
But
I just like to live a peaceful, casual lifestyle.
do
I
you
don't want
know?
any headache.
I'll give you something. No,
Yeah.
never convince a girl when she's getting upset. Never convince her that like,
This was an added bonus as well. We've done the 5. This is an added bonus.
yeah,
Go on.
never convince a girl or argue with her based on her emotions or with
Hey,
your logic.
hey.
The reason being is because women are emotional creatures, and
Mm,
logic, it doesn't work. It doesn't. Logic can't beat emotions. Yeah.
mm,
So remember this: if you want to change a girl, then change her mood. Stop trying to fight the emotions, embrace them, take them on, and try to change the mood, and then advise her. That's the only way you'll be able
mm.
to advise a woman if you change her mood. Because if
You
she's
know what? I
upset
need
and
that.
she's angry, you're not gonna be able to change her mind. But if you change her mood, it'll be easy to change her mind. See, a lot of men don't know how
Mm,
to. When a woman's
you know what? We
emotional,
need.
you've got to understand. You have to understand the woman that you're in front of. A woman might be emotional and going crazy. You're trying to logically. All you're doing is making the situation worse.
Mm,
So sometimes,
what?
sometimes
So,
you stay silent and you don't even say anything and wait for her to calm down, and then order her food, get her food, make food, because food is usually the reason for a lot of arguments. If I'm honest with you,
mm,
when people are angry, they become hangry. So yeah, once you can sort that out, then eventually you'll be able to get through to her. But don't try and use logic on her emotions. It's not going to work. I'm telling you, you're going to suffer.
mm. No,
You're going to
definitely. I
suffer.
think a lot of people can probably benefit from that, even myself as well, because obviously sometimes it's just like sometimes the way some girls make decisions is just sometimes it doesn't make sense to me. But because, like you said, they're just most of the time emotional. They just act on that emotions. And even as a guy, like you're just trying to work out, like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? And it's even frustrating for a couple guys as well because it's like, yo, the answer is clear. Like, what are you doing? And like I said, I like what
Yeah,
you're
man.
what
Yeah,
you're
yeah. Well,
doing. I
definitely,
like what you
definitely,
stand for,
definitely, man.
and
Definitely.
it's keep doing what you're doing, man. Because listen, let me tell you this, yeah. A lot of our black guys, this is for black guys, but a lot of our
Mm,
black guys, we need to start. Yes, obviously, people want the best things in life, cars, this, that. I'm not really that bothered about it. I'm not really that interested about it. You know what I mean? But we need to start creating opportunities where we become critical thinkers. We start thinking, like,
mm,
not just, you know what I mean? Like, we start sharing our opinion, getting our voice out there. Because a
mm,
lot of the times, like, we don't do that enough. We
mm.
don't do that enough. And like I said, I like what you're doing and just keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, I'm still a small channel, but I'm still out there. I didn't even know that I was even going to talk to you today. That's how mad it is. But it's all good.
Crazy,
It's all good.
crazy,
It's part
crazy.
of it.
See,
It's part of
see,
it.
these apps bring everyone together, bro. This is the good thing
Nah,
about
nah,
them.
nah. You're a superstar in your own right, innit? So superstars like you, I don't know why you don't have bodyguards near you. Like, because or maybe you have security guards where we can't before we get to you now we have to call like 4 PAs now before we get to you. But it's
Nah,
mad. It's
but
mad because
soon, soon,
because
soon. Not
you
there.
know
I'm
how
not
mad
there
it
yet.
is.
You know what? I
You
don't
know
ever
how
want to
mad
be
it is.
like that. I always want to be able to like people see me and
No,
still
100,
interact
bro.
with me.
That's the best way.
Like that's me
That's the best way,
personally.
man.
I'll always be that person that still goes out and does like stuff for people.
Nah, that's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
that's the best way, man. Because even for you, you can move freely. You know what I mean. You don't want to be caged, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And that's do
yeah. I
you know how
never want
mad
that.
it is? Do you know how mad it is? Yeah, is this
Mm,
is when I first came on and I said, look, I watch your videos. You're like shocked. You know what I mean? You're like,
mm.
wow, and you're like, you're actually bigger than you think. You know, to be honest with you, 'cause I see
Am
you quite
I?
a lot on my FYP. Like I see you quite a lot. Like you come up quite a lot. To be honest with you, yeah, you're actually bigger. And you know what is mad because. When I come through and people like, yo, MrCV, I'm even shocked as well. Like, yo, like you watch my videos,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
mad.
yeah. It's mad,
It's mad
it's
because you
mad.
don't even know
Yeah.
who's watching your videos. That's how
Yeah, you
mad it
really
is.
don't. You
It's
really,
mad.
really don't. It's
It's
crazy.
mad. It's mad. But listen, man, it's all love, man, and I'll definitely
We're
shout you
following
out.
each other
And
anyway, so let's make that link, and then whenever you're available, like come down to the
100%.
studio, come down to my hub because
What
I got my own
whereabouts?
studio
Whereabouts is the studio?
in North London. It's the only problem.
Let's, let me tell you, if you want me to get there right now, I'm ready to walk there. Don't worry. I'll make sure I come down. But no, no,
Yeah,
no.
I
You know what
like
it is?
it. I
I'll make
like
sure
it.
I
I
come
like it.
down.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
me, I'm a person where when I started this channel, people were talking. They said, blah, blah, you need girls to come and shake their
Mm.
bum. Listen. No, I know what my channel stands for. My
Mm.
channel stands for to be able to open. discussions like these. This is what my channel stands for. So
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to lose the ethos of my channel just because of what? Because of you get views and this. Obviously, it does help as well because obviously, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm posting and I'm seeing zero views, I'm not gonna lie, it feels some type of way. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is you've opened up a space where people can come and talk. You can be
Mm-hmm.
like, look, that's MrCV right there. This is what he talks about. This is Rare talks right there. This is what he talks about. That's
That's
what is
perfect.
important. You know what
That's
I
it.
mean? And once you stick to that, I'm sure everything else will flow as well.
Yeah, man.
That's it, man.
No way,
Listen,
man. I'm gonna
appreciate
bring
it.
you one in here.
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
bring you one,
DM
and
you.
you're gonna come on, bro, because we're gonna have a good
Oh, I
conversation.
love that. Listen, I love that. That would be amazing, man. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it, man.
Come on, man. It's
Cheers,
love, man.
bro.
It's love.